Good morning. So today is Saturday, March 5th, 2022. I'm headed to the W2. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So yesterday I still had 5 Walmart deliveries that I had to do to get this $200 incentive. So I was going to do that. So I got to Manchester on 141 somewhere around 10:30. Crickets, nothing. I can't find my flashlight, so I went into Walmart, tried to find a decent flashlight. The Walmart at Manchester Road does not have a flashlight, so I wasted about a long time in there, way too long, and never got a delivery from there. But I did get a Grubhub delivery going down 141 a little bit, so I took that and then headed for Chesterfield. So I did a Grubhub for $6.50. I got to Chesterfield Airport Road. Still had the Walmart app on, but I ended up getting a DoorDash delivery out of 54th Street to St. Charles. That paid paying $12.25. And right behind that, I got a Uber Eats delivery out of Barlouis, which is of course right across the street going to Goddard, which is right on the way to Highway 40. So I double happed. Wow, what time? I think it was about 12:10-ish, 12:15-ish. It was about 12:15-ish, and I delivered to St. Charles, and I made $26 in basically an hour and 45 minutes. But I spent about an hour of that wasting time at Manchester and 141. Well, so I probably picked up my first Walmart delivery at Mid Rivers Walmart there. I bet the shopping time was 12:30 at least. Probably later than that, probably 12:45. 8 hours later, all Walmart deliveries, I had made $290. So I made $265 in 8 hours doing pure Walmart deliveries. Wow. All but one was a shopping delivery. The one that I did that wasn't a shopping delivery was $16. I did a $38 shopping delivery. I did a $33 shopping delivery. They all take about an hour. I probably did 8 deliveries. Wow. What a difference a day makes. I've said many times, if you ever hear that I did Instacart, you know I sold out. Well, this is somewhat like Instacart. It's all grocery shopping deliveries. But it's real. It's like I said yesterday, they're pretty easy. You don't need a card or anything. It's all on the app. A lot of the stores don't even come and check or nothing. All the aisles are marked, and some of them are wrong. We're used to that doing Walgreens and stuff. That you got it. Sometimes they're just wrong. Most of the time, it's right on. Tells you what aisle, what section, the whole 9 yards. So it becomes a question of, would you rather do 4 deliveries an hour or 1? Would you rather shoot for $2 a mile or sometimes $16 a mile? Now, all the deliveries are pretty close. I did do one delivery that was the last delivery I did was 8.5 miles away from the store. Paid $33. But a lot of them are 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 miles away from the store, and pay somewhat close to that. Wow. A lot of walking, which for a lot of people they would say, well, that's a no-brainer. I'm not going to do those. Well, I'm a big fat guy. It's a no-brainer the other way. If I could get that much exercise and get paid for it, I got to at least keep exploring that. I can't believe I just said that, but I'm going to do it. There's no doubt. I'm going to see if that is the norm or the day before was the norm. For sure. It's obviously somewhat probably in between. They couldn't have kept me any busier yesterday, but I could have started earlier. So I definitely could have done 3. If let's say I started but you'd have to get deliveries right away. So let's say I got to Chesterfield. I'd go straight. If I had to do it over again, I would go straight to Chesterfield Airport Road at 9:30, right? And then and do everything I could to get a delivery over to St. Charles, and then maybe start 2 hours earlier. Then I could have made 3:20, 3:50, and still been off at the same time. Yeah. There's no cons to that. I stayed busy the whole time yesterday. Oh man, do they get old? Yeah, you start getting tired after about 8 of them. Yeah, it's a lot of walking, but yeah, I gotta say, I'm going to keep exploring Spark. The first day now, overall, I had a pretty good day. I didn't really get, because how it is when you first start something, you're working out all the kinks to it. So the first day, with the combination of both, I made about two. I got a bonus, a $15 bonus out of nowhere. So 15, 135. I made about 220. And then yesterday, so I made about 510 estimated over the 2 days. One day I really didn't get started to noon, and the other day I didn't get really started at 12:30. Now 11:30, 11:15, something like that. I gotta say, yeah, it's an option that I'm gonna keep exploring. Somewhat due to all the walking that you do. Did I have to deliver some groceries up to the 3rd floor? Not once, but twice. But most of the time it goes to the house. St. Charles was crazy busy yesterday. I'm a little surprised that Chesterfield isn't busier. But yeah, unbelievable. Now I got a new phone and it's not connected with my car right, and I'm not getting any noise notifications at all. And that's aggravating me. So I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to erase my phone and put it back in. Has anybody else had that problem, and how did you fix it? There's no good place to put my phone in my car because it's bigger. I can't do what I used to do, so that's why my video looks crooked, because I'm crooked anyway. Yeah, so I'm just as shocked can be that it was kind of cool yesterday. Anytime you do something new, that's probably part of it. But the question becomes, would you rather do 3 or 4 deliveries most of the day, most of the time an hour, or would you like to cut that down to one delivery an hour? I mean, anytime that we would get a $32 delivery doing DoorDash, some people would call that a unicorn. I would not. I've had a lot of good deliveries. So you can't cut DoorDash totally out, that's for sure. But yeah. Now I have a friend who DoorDashed in Chesterfield yesterday. She doesn't DoorDash a lot, so she's still got work to do as far as figuring out everything that needs to be figured out. But she did not make good money. And yeah, if she knew that I made $290 yesterday, she'd probably flip out. So my second day doing Spark, I made $290 all in. Wow. Now they feed you when you're new, so we'll have to see how all that goes. But that's my video for this morning. Now I'm working the W-2. I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know how much I'm gonna try to work tonight, or who I'm gonna work for. But it's nice to have another option for sure. Especially right now. The cheapest gas station is $3.59, and I seen as high as $3.80 something yesterday. Now I only paid $3.41. Yeah, because why? I have the Get Upside app. I mean, if you never have downloaded the Get Upside app, you definitely need to do it now. Because these gas prices are outrageous. Now, when I filled up last night, normally it would cost me $30-something to fill up my car, and yesterday it cost me $40-something. So it's only $10 a day, and that's DoorDash. So let's not go completely insane. If it went up another $1, basically, then it'll cost another $10. So worst case scenario, if the gas goes all the way up to $4.60, $4.70 a gallon, something like that, it would cost us an extra $20 a day. These apps gotta give us something, right? At some point. Come on, man. Now that might eat into our tips though. So that's the other thing with Walmart. They can change your tip. Now that's pretty questionable, but most of it's delivery charge. So that's something to consider too. That most of it isn't tips. Now I didn't get my tips from the day before to today. One weird thing about yesterday, the day before they gave me $15 for something. They did not give that $15 to me yesterday, but they did give me $10 for delivering after 8 o'clock. So, just letting you know what's up, what's going on, the whole nine. I'm a little bit in shock.